I wish they also told you what day it is too. Not just the time and residence.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Alright, let's do some exploring. I see a newspaper. I didn't know we was gonna actually meet the doctor in the main story. And we did meet him last episode. If you haven't seen it. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. A husband and wife, 2 young children. Alright, let's see it.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
So a doctor told his patient, an arsonist, to burn a house. That's an interesting method. Okay, nothing in here apparently. Let me check back in here. Did I miss anything? Nothing over here. What about over here?
Don't think this is anything.
Alright. Nothing over this way. Get out of my way. Looks like a ring box. Missing ring.
Okay. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. I doubt it. A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Alright. And then... Oh.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Alright, I think we're done in here. Came that way. Can go in there. Set out this way. Can go that way.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
A $30 suit. How cheap things were back then. How would he know he used a crowbar? I don't see a crowbar over here. This is not relevant. It never was. Every other time I found it. Neither is this.
Nope.
Oh.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Don't be offensive. Size 8s are small for men. Surprised he didn't comment on that. Did I check in here? No. That's not relevant. Just like the last time I found it.
Incidental.
You need to get the hell up out the way. At least the other partners knew to stand back. Alright, the dim door in the way. Let me check on the sides. And apparently nothing out here. Shit. So I had to miss something inside. Alright, let's do one little go around. Oh, here we are. If you sober up...
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband. Jacob could give us something to go on.
If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, Huntley Drive.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
You already nasty, you little... You know what? Never mind.
Galloway, homicide.
Anyways.
Number 564. Requesting technical services for suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Who is this?
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Marital problems. I guess she's the only neighbor we're gonna talk to. Apparently.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I don't care what you think. I like how all the faces look like how do I put this? Like in other games, the main characters will be the only characters that have like super realistic.
Had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if God keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off their backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Attention all cars, citizen reports officer needs help, shots fired, officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Okay, like I was saying before I head up there. I like in some games, the main characters are usually the only ones that look like super realistic. And then you look at the other characters, like the minor characters. Hold up. Like the minor characters, and they don't look as realistic as the main ones. So it seems like we're playing like two different games as far as graphics go. But in this game, they all look the same amount of realistic, if that makes sense. Let me go over this way. Probably. Alright, there we go. Usually a cutscene happens right here. Apparently I'm on the wrong side, so hold up. Get out the way.
Okay, fellas, we go in hard. Follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a look around. I saw his fat ass sit down.
Slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Shouldn't have said fat. Excuse me, rude ass is sitting down.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try to gas you.
I'm gonna go to that in a second and just vibrate it. Oh, he's packing.
He'll be back in.
Size 11s.
Yeah, new. Okay, so he's definitely not our dude. Wait, what was that? Okay, it's over there. Let me go back this way. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Not much help.
Get over here. Get over here. Right here. There we go. Thanks for... some right here. I like this for some reason. It's therapeutic almost. But only if he did it in one little stroke or so.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Do about my wife. Okay, so he didn't kill her, but he was involved.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
I didn't, what's his face, say that he called him to pick her up from the bar? Not a murder. Female shield. Had to fight with husband. Death threat, okay.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Is that what I'm supposed to bring up? Her black eye thing? Never justifies the victim sporting a black eye after fight with husband.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
That was my fault.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I got that wrong. That was my fault.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
No problem.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
You're awful hot.
It's just that.
I forgot how to fight. I forgot how to fight. I forgot how to fight. How do I fight? I forgot how to fight. Show me how to fight. What the hell? If you don't block, so I'll figure this out. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Oh, there you go. There we go. Alright, you got lucky, bitch. Come here. I remember how to fight now. Come here. Come here. Come here. I ain't you what? Oh, no.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Keep him company. He knocked you the fuck out.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Glad to see you're up on your feet. Now you quiet.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Beer is a cool breeze and a pot. During hot summer days, it's the welcome relief you deserve. Its high-quality taste quenches your thirst, and you can get that cool breeze all over the world. That's because the world recognizes good taste. It's the best-selling beer in all 48 United States. Lux, America's finest beer.
Mendez, apartment 16.
It's the guy from the paper who solved that big case.
Alright, let's find this dude. 16. What floor would that be on? Maybe like 3, but it depends on how big the building is. Did my thing just vibrate? Hold on. It did. Oh, it was close.
The apartment's up on the top floor.
So it's like, it's on 4. Glad I just checked that. Now what floor am I? Oh, sorry, you said the top floor, so I gotta keep going up to the last one. Yeah, this should be it. 14. 15.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
What do we got? What size shoe does he have? It looks pretty small. Let me see. 8.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
Ooh.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Alright. We basically solved its case. He did it.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
I think that...
We have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey! What gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our witness.
I thought we were gonna check the rest of the house. I started at the back so I could work my way up to the front, but I guess I got caught a break. Shit. I'm coming.
Do this, Alonzo.
Oh, he's getting in the car. Where's the wheels? Where's our wheels?
Get in and drive.
I got it. I don't tell me what to do. I don't like you. Get out the way. Of course, I'll never make the other character do any type of chase. And he's not shooting either. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. I gotta get close to ram him. Wait, hold on, hold on. He could have turned somewhere.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'm trying to shoot out his tire. Wish me luck.
There we go.
Radio singers and orchestras.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
Hands behind your head!
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Okay, good. This time I found all the clues. I just missed one question. Oh, $70 vehicle damage. And that's it. I'll say that's pretty good. The suspect is in the back, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central block. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to the police station to interrogate him. Oh yeah. Oh, whatever.